right there.
He's running down to turns 1 and 2. I am standing directly in turns 1 and 2, and I just watched AJ climb out of the race car and directly in front of the ambulance.
Did we just see one of the greatest finishes in human AJ?
Well, I think he's also already trying to get the crowd cheering, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Wait, what?
Wild finish to say the least here at Bristol Motor Speedway
What?
with AJ Allmendinger.
All right, I guess we're not going to watch that interview.
To go to the care center before he gets to victory lane.
I mean, we weren't going to see a burnout anyway, but wow.
This is PRN.
Wow. I don't see a single person sitting down in this entire track. Absolutely incredible. No, Allgaier didn't get into him. Allmendinger just got a good run.
Unbelievable finish. And you can see the replay on Colossus TV. AJ,
oh my goodness.
Inside, goes all the way to the apron. Takes
all right, now let's see. Was it dirty?
Away from the
Cindric misses the bottom. Cindric gets a run. Oh yeah, he just drove right through the back of him. He just wrecked him.
Crashing at the start finish line.
Oh man, that sucks. Sucks to tear up cars, but that was pretty much all on Cindric. What a finish! Are you kidding me?
The Food City 300.
Wow. Absolutely crazy.
And got in there and I slid into Austin trying to throttle up and stay in the bottom. And you know, then into one, Allgaier had a run and there was contact there, so went down the last corner. I expected to get run into. You know, it happened in the previous corner. It's frustrating to get hit that hard coming to the checkered, but we're battling for the win. It's Bristol, baby. This is what it's all about. You know. I haven't had a lot of chances to ever in my life win at Bristol, so you know what? You get a chance to go do it, you got to do it. And if I don't take that chance, I don't belong in the race car because you know, my team deserves to win. So proud to have Barger Precast in the car for their second race, home race for them. So it's cool to get another new sponsor in victory lane, and you know, not the way you want to finish a race like that, destroying a lot of race cars, but I love you guys. It's Bristol, baby. This is a dream come true for this year. Thank you so much. Whether you love me or hate me for that, you know what? Just keep being you guys, because this is what makes the sport badass. Thank you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. As you can tell, I sort of lost my mind at this race, and the Diecast is finally here. Now, a little underwhelming, I will say, but that being said, still an incredibly memorable night, so it's going to be great in my collection. However, I got an autographed edition coming, so we're just looking at this version today. This is what the video will be. Happy Xfinity race day. I'm actually probably down in the pits right now getting AJ Allmendinger to sign some cool car of mine. But for you guys get to watch a video of me reviewing an AJ Allmendinger car, so that counts for something, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look. For those who don't know, this is AJ Allmendinger's 2021 Bristol night race win. An incredible race, incredible finish, as I've shown from the clip, and any other things I've attached to the video ahead of time. I don't honestly know how much I'm going to put in there. This may be a long one, but I still think it's fun. So anyway, let's start though with our box. You can see it's the Xfinity Series Race Win box. We got the race version logo, the red winner sticker. There you see a render of the car. Doesn't look too bad up front. Production quantity is 1,872. I know a lot of people order this car. Sadly, I think they're going to be a little disappointed. We'll talk about it. But yeah, so that's our box. We're going to also take a look at the race win card. Kind of a neat card, but here you can see it. It's AJ Allmendinger, Food City 300 winner, Bristol, Tennessee, September 17th, 2021. Go to the back side of the card. You got time of the race, 2 hours and 10 minutes. Started 10th on the night. 306 total laps, ended in overtime. He only led one lap, and it was the final lap, and he led it by going sideways. So it was a crazy finish. To be completely honest, a lot of the fans booed Austin Cindric when he first said that the 16 had wiped him out, because coming to the checkered flag, it really looked like he wiped the 16 out. But I get what he was saying. There's the red winter sticker there, because basically what happened to Austin Cindric is the 16 got in low, couldn't hold it on the bottom, and then door hit him. And then the 7 dove it on the bottom, and he couldn't hold it on the bottom, and he went up and doored him. And so, like, 3 laps in a row, he was just getting doored over and over and over again. And then, off the final corner, he, doored the 16, but that's, frankly, just completely fair after how much he had been run over. So, I don't blame him now that I look back on it. It just, at the time, it was like, what are you talking about? Like, that was great racing. AJ didn't wipe him out. But anyway, guys, that's all the inserts. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the diecast, because there are some notable... I don't want to say ranty things. Like I said, this has a good memory attached to it, but I have problems. Let's go through it. So here on the left side, you can see the Goodyear is all wiped out. You can see the Goodyear right up here on the fender is messed up. That's because the front end was all dinged up. Literally, the front end was dented and pushed back. And unfortunately, on the diecast, they couldn't do that. So you can see we got our number 16 here. We got the Xfinity Series. You can see a piece of the door is actually tore open, and you can see the foam on the inside. Again, that's also something that happened post-accident, which, if I had my personal opinion on which way they could have done this, they could have just made the diecast the version that slid across the line. You know, a couple donut marks, a couple simple marks, that's fine. And then just ignore all the crash damage, because they had no ability to get all that crash damage on there. Without having to change the mold and all that stuff too. So I was okay with that, just because of that reason. I thought it would work out. But they said they were going to try it with the damage, and I'm not going to lie, the damage doesn't look very good. So you can see our ethanol ring here. You see some tire marks there on the left rear corner panel. You can see all this on the left rear wheel well, some donut marks there. None of that's from the actual burnout, because he didn't have a chance to do any burnouts. He just... I don't even know that this thing ever made it up into victory lane. I remember getting pictures, but it was not from up there. You can see we got Hyper Ice here on the deck lid and on the rear bumper, but it looks pretty decent. A little marked over here on this side of the bumper. You go over to this side of the bumper, you can see we got wheel marks all over the right rear corner panel. We got Barger Precast, not sure what that is. You can see the right rear Goodyear Eagle is all rubbed off of it. But all overall, the entire rear end is intact. And I can tell you, the car that got crashed, this whole back end was torn to bits. So, like I said, because of the way that they can't adjust the mold of the body, this is why I thought they should have done the version that crossed the finish line versus the crashed version. Now, that's just my opinion, but I think it would have been better, because you can always customize it and make it look better. Question is it worth it? And I can tell you right now, I'm going to try. So this is not the final product. This is just the version that comes in. And I'll show you the customizations I make, and we'll see how it looks. But you can see here we got our number 16. We got more tire marks here right on the door. You can see the rubber buildup all over there on the right side. And AJ Allmendinger up there on the name rail with the 3 winner stickers. Go to the front here. You can see we got Barger Precast. You can see all the rubber buildup. You can see there's a big mark on the front bumper. That's where they... I believe hit the wall here on this right front corner. That ended up getting hit. The left side's pretty decent. You can see all the rubber buildup all over the nose. Look at the hood. It's just covered in little rubber particles. So definitely plenty of buildup there. Plenty of race detail. You can see under the hood here, we just have our silver valve covers and air filter there. You can see all the buildup around the nose. We do also have a chewed up tire here. You can see this, let's see here, this one right here. Well, this would be the left rear. Yeah, the left rear tire is all chewed up, so we do have that at least as well as a function on this car, which looks pretty darn good as well. But yeah, definitely disappointing on the damage. Like I said, this was beat up. I know the whole rear bumper was hanging off of it. The front end was really beat up and pushed back, at least on the left side, I believe. And unfortunately, we didn't get any of that. And like I said, this is where I really wish they would have gone either all out and put a new mold on it and raised the price and done the job right, or make it as the version that crossed the finish line. But this is unfortunately just another example where it feels cheap and it feels kind of lazy. I think fans would have been okay, especially diecast fans, would have been okay with a crashed race car that costs a little more money because of a new mold. I think a lot of people would have understood that, and they would have been willing to do that. So yeah. It's frustrating from that point, because I know a lot of fans would have loved to get a really crashed up version. And unfortunately, yeah, we didn't get it. So, I still think, again, great memory for me. I got to see an amazing race and literally lose my mind during that whole race. So the memory will always be there. The car still looks pretty decent. It's got decent race damage to it. Still a very, I know which car it is. You know, I know the memory from it. I just kind of wish that that the damage was a little bit better. And again, I think they could have done better. I think it would have cost more money to do all those adjustments, but I would have been willing to do that. So, but anyway, guys, that'll pretty much wrap up this diecast review. Let me know your thoughts on the clips and the diecast review in the comments below. Also, turn on the bell and subscribe for more diecast content. You can check this car out at rasdiecast.com. That'll be where you can pick this up. Use the promo code RaceCraze at checkout to get yourself a nice discount. But other than that, guys, this has been RaceCraze, and we will see you in the next diecast review.